бросал. Он как ночь по тротуарам ходит. Лунный вечер ничего не знал, что со мною.
So we went for a 800-plus kilometer drive to buy a like-new 1999 bukhanka van, but along the road, the exhaust pipe broke in half.
Некуда идти, некуда бежать. Холод мой дрожит, не дрожать не может. Мне некуда спешить, некого держать. Никто мне в этом мире не поможет. Что мне делать сегодня?
Okay, we made it. Here it is, a 1999 UAZ van, nicknamed Bukhanka, in great condition with only 28,000 kilometers and 2 owners. The body's in great shape, except for one spot, which I will show you later. The tires are new, all 4 of them. Seat covers were used to protect the seats. Now this is where it gets interesting. Apparently, we have to buy this van with construction garbage inside. The owner did not expect anyone to show up that quick, and he has back problems, so he cannot do it. Oh well, he said he will show us where to drop this. The only thing, though, it'll be inconvenient to climb inside the van once it'll be loaded onto the tow truck. I went on to examine the van, paying specific attention to the numbers. Both VIN number and frame number have to be clear, otherwise we won't be able to deregister the van to export it. Did I mention that? This lucky van is going to live abroad. Born in Russia, to be a hard-working vehicle that will be driven to the ground, but luckily escaped this fate. Overall, I did not find any serious deficiencies, so I guess the mileage is correct, and after a few touch-ups, this van will be like new indeed. Only a driver's side rear fender needs to be repaired. There's lots of putty on it, and it started to crack. That's okay. I will take care of that.
So, guys, this is how the pipe broke. We were driving at night, and all of a sudden, bam! Such a noise. Like I showed you earlier, I tried to repair it somewhat, but it didn't help. Luckily, the seller of UAZ has a welding machine. So now I will unscrew this pipe to take it out completely and weld it nicely all across so that at least we will get home without this loud noise. When driving for 800 plus kilometers, the comfort, silence in our case, is very important. The road is tiresome enough as is. In a second, you will see what I've made. Okay, here. I welded it throughout and made 2 reinforcement points, one in front of the other. This should last us at least until we get home, and soon I'll buy a new pipe. In a couple of days, we came to the road police department in order to deregister this UAZ van from Russian traffic registry. It will get plastic transit license plates and will be permanently exported from Russia. I will bring the van to the inspector officer and load it back onto the tow truck. We need to get this done first to make sure all paperwork is done, and then we'll do some small repairs before it gets exported. This deregistration procedure is somewhat tricky. The car is leaving Russia, yet Russian authorities check that the car is without any modifications to issue the export documents. Shouldn't be a problem for this stock vehicle. Like I said, there are a few things that need to get done before the car leaves. First of all, we will change the oil everywhere, in the engine, in the gearbox, and in the axles, both front and rear. I asked a friend of mine to help as I recently caught a cold and don't want to be laying on a cold ground. It is March, the spring is almost here, but not quite. As you can see, there's some light drizzle. We decided to start with the axles oil change. We bought some Russian brand of oil. No need to buy anything fancy for the UAZ. We unscrewed the cap, but next to nothing came out, which is surprising. The temperature is plus 2 degrees Celsius, yet the oil is barely dripping, as if it was minus 22 degrees Celsius. We decided to use a strong construction fan to warm it up a little. This seemed to help. Still, a very small quantity came out, and whatever came out was almost like a black dough, not a typical liquid substance. We assume this is a very old oil, maybe even the one that was in there from the factory. The car is a quarter of a century old, but since it has such a low mileage, it is very much possible that none changed the oil in the axles.
This is where it gets interesting. I need to install safety belts on this van. Believe it or not, but it comes from factory without them. Even now. I purchased the belts, and now I have to figure out how to install them because there is nothing there. No pre-made holes or anything.
Load up all guns, bring your friends, fun to lose and to pretend she's overboard, self-assured, oh no, a dirty word. Встреч познакомил нас весной, нежный поцелуй, я попал в твои сети, ты мне сказала, может быть. Масса.
Так, ну что, поехали.